Hi everyone. So as you know, on Friday I was reading my art copy of Bring Holly Home from A.E. Radley. A.E. Radley kindly sent me a paperback copy to review, which was great because that's the whole point of the channel, is to review paperbacks, show them off to you, and hopefully get you interested in purchasing the paperbacks that the authors put so much effort into producing for us, because they are absolutely beautiful. For those of you that didn't see the introduction video the other day on Friday, this is a copy of Bring Holly Home. This is the signed copy that A.E. Radley sent me, and it's absolutely beautiful. I really, really love this book. So with Bring Holly Home, it's about Holly Carter. She's suffered from amnesia after an accident whilst she was away for Fashion Week with her boss, Victoria Hastings, the year before. Victoria had no idea what happened to her. She completely disappeared. She just went off the radar, and Victoria just assumed she'd quit. So the book's set a year later when she's in Paris again for Fashion Week, and she discovers that Holly is still there. A journalist is desperately trying to contact her and actually manages to get in her limousine, which is an absolute miracle. And she stops the limousine when she sees the picture because she recognises the girl in the picture, even though she looks slightly different, as her missing assistant, Holly. So it's not really explained, and it doesn't need to be, but she has to obviously go and try to help because something's happened to Holly, and there is that guilt building in her, and she feels bad. She feels like it's her fault, whatever happened. And obviously she still has her memories, so she knows what happened a year ago, and Holly doesn't. And all those fears and anxieties of what happened a year ago really build with Victoria as a character. The book is about Holly. It's mostly about Holly regaining her memories and trying to build her life back up and remember what happened to her before. It doesn't explain what happens with the accident. It doesn't explain how she came to be in the situation that she's in, and that's good as well, because it's leaving it to you. It's leaving it to you to suspect, to build your own picture, and it's open as well to more in the future, which would be absolutely great to see. It'd be great to have a sort of a prequel, if you like, of Holly and Victoria, especially once you get through the book. I think there's something I definitely, wow, that would be great to have some more of their history in a separate book. So I think that's great. It doesn't detract too much from what's going on with the pair of them in this particular book. Holly's a lovely little character. She can still stand up for herself, and she's fairly strong-willed and strong-minded. She doesn't recall all her memories. There are some very funny moments with her memories as well in this, but A. Radley's done a great job of building a way that she can remember things without actually physically remembering them, through a series of journals. So that's really nice. She still can know her history and her past, but not know it, if that makes sense. She doesn't remember it. It's not a memory for her, but she's got a record of her past. So then she's getting a whole new view and perspective on it, which I think is really interesting, because amnesia is not something that's really explored in anything that I've read before, and it was nice to see how it can be explored, and what the effects it has on a person, and how it affects their future, it affects their past, it affects their relationships with people that are in their life, were in their life, still in their life, not in their life. Yeah, it's just, and A. Radley's done a fantastic job of portraying that and being very realistic with the portrayal of Holly's, the results of Holly's accident, and how she now has to rebuild and make new memories and have a new life, which I think is really nice for her. Victoria as a character is wow. She's, yeah, wow. I really, 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 really like Victoria. She's a lovely character, and she's very strict and very reserved, and for me, I think she needs to be stripped back. And again, that's all done. Holly does it. Holly strips her back, and it's nice to see the development again between the two of them, with Victoria's guilt playing on her mind, and all her hang-ups and all her worries about Holly remembering how she was prior to her accident, how she treated her, to how she feels about her now, because there's a relationship building there, and it's building on things that were perhaps there previously that Victoria tried to ignore. She's one of those high status power women that ignore feelings and ignore what's going on in their head, and they allow their fears and anxieties to build up but never come to the surface and never show to anybody else. They're very reserved and closed off. So it's lovely to also see Victoria being a little bit pulled apart and put in difficult positions and having to deal with Holly and how she might remember one day, and all those fears and anxieties that come with that. So A.E. Radley's done a brilliant job with this book. As with everything A.E. Radley writes, wow, everything just blows me away. She writes so fantastically, and it's so easy to read as well. Absolute page turners, and you can't put them down. Everything just speaks to you. Everything about the book just speaks to you. The characters are their own people, and they speak to you. There's a lot of, you can connect with them really easily because they're very realistic characters, and they have really realistic situations. And Victoria's even got children, so there's children in the book, and that's done excellently. You just yeah, everything about this book was just so good. I would highly recommend Bring Holly Home to anyone who just wants to read something quite light-hearted but with a deep meaning in it. It's an exploration in itself and a journey that you can go on with Holly, and you will thoroughly enjoy it. I know you will. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's another one in my Radley collection that I just love. And I really hope there'll be more from both Victoria and Holly as characters, because I think there's so much more to explore there, and they would make absolutely fantastic books. So that's Bring Holly Home by A.E. Radley. Please go and check it out. If you've read it, please let me know what you thought. If you are reading it or you're due to read it, because it comes out today, so anyone who's got it, who's just received it or just got it on their Kindle or whatever, go read it and let me know what you think, because I'm really excited to see what everyone else's thoughts are on this. And I'm so glad that A.E. Radley allowed me to share this all with you, because it's a fantastic book, and the paperback is beautiful, so please go and buy a copy. So that is Bring Holly Home by A.E. Radley. My Goodreads review is down on the page. I'll also pop a link in the description for any of you that want to go and check it out and buy a copy, and I really hope you'll enjoy it as much as I did. Bye!